Well, during the 1930s, my friend Barb Landers and I would agree, I'm sure, that no one would have denied they were in a depression.
Oh no, I think they knew it. Yes,
But
those were my parents.
but there were people who were trying to deny that they were in a depression back in 1930s, saying that, oh, this is going to get better and it's not really a depression. That's happening all over again. And Michael Snyder from the Activist Post did a wonderful article, and he reminds us that back in the 30s, here were three of the headlines that just grabbed me, Barb. Decisive break from panic shown in business figures. Have we seen that?
Yes, we have. Just about everything in that article we have seen, and it's just the pattern of lies that continues. I know when I go to the grocery store that I'm paying way more than I used to. I know when I go to buy anything that I'm paying way more, and I personally am anticipating the dollar to fail.
Well, here's another from the 1930s, another headline: Markets spurt to new highs.
Yeah.
Have we heard
oh,
that
golly,
lately?
just recently, yeah.
But that didn't really.
And the reason why the markets are going to highs is because the government is buying up our debt and printing money at a rapid rate.
And wasn't it one of one of the classics from that era was the song "Happy Days Are Here Again, the skies above are clear again."
Right. This same thing happened in Nazi Germany. The same thing happened in ancient China. Ancient China, not even modern China.
Well, and now in America, last month, 516,000 Americans left the labor force.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like happy days, does it?
No.
My goodness.
But Gordon, they're not counted.
I know, and
they don't matter anymore.
Our friend Michael Snyder just presents a striking array of facts. The number of private sector jobs last month dropped by nearly 300,000.
Wow.
That's a big wow if you were one of them. And approximately 1 out of every 4 part-time workers in America is living below the poverty level.
Yes, that and these part-time workers are counted as jobs, and yet no one can take care of themselves or their family on a part-time job, which means they're getting multiple part-time jobs, and I have to wonder if people are being counted twice and 3 times.
You wonder, and is it any wonder that there's a new record of households getting food stamps?
No, that's been well publicized, but I think our present government brags about that. They think that's a wonderful thing. Get everything from the government, that's what they're after.
The United States deficit with China, a brand new high, a record high. And that food stamp thing, by the way, that's a new all-time high record of households on food stamps.
Yes.
Snyder continues. He's got, I think, 40 or 50 of these facts that would tell you that happy days indeed are not here again. 7.8% inflation. If you want to reverse
that's supermarket.
That's the median household income adjusted for inflation. It's fallen by 7.8% since the year 2000. That's approaching 10%. Take 10% out of a family budget, and what does that do?
Well, since you mention it, it devastates, but since it started in 2000, I'm sure it was Bush's fault.
Well, yeah, I guess we've tried blaming Reagan, but
yeah,
now I guess Bush is the fall guy.
Far back.
And you and I would tell our listeners that W was not perfect and did lead us in the wrong direction in many ways. But come on.
I thought that at the time because I remember discussing with my husband the idea that was part of the Republican agenda at that time that we become a service economy. And I said, that doesn't make any sense. And he and I agreed that if you don't produce something, you don't have an economy. You can't base a nation's economy on service.
And Barb, when our nation has nearly 50 million people on food stamps,
Yeah.
we should wake up and smell the coffee.
Yes, I think so.
If there's ever a barometer, that would be one. Well, thanks for being with us today. Thanks for listening. And let's pray for happy days.